Central Coast Heart recovering from 2 games in 4 days. The first a 62-52 victory against Penrith Panthers on Wednesday.
Anytime we score over 60 goals, I'm really happy. I think that's a really good sign of a strong attacking end, and I think when you do that, you're really hard to beat.
On Saturday, the side hosted a strong North Shore United at Niagara Park. It was a tough battle, with the Heart down to 46-60.
We had the ability to win ball off them, and if we can turn that into ways to convert, make sure our turnover conversion percentage is a lot higher, then we're really in that game.
The Central Coast is now sitting third on the Premier League netball ladder out of 10 sides.
Our aim is just top 4. That's always been our sort of goal. The matchups in the next couple of weeks are really good for us, and I think third's a great spot to be in.
The Open side is on a well-deserved break this week, but they'll return for round 6 on April 16, taking on the Sutherland Stingrays at Sydney's Netball Central.
Lovely play from the Heart.
They've got a really good goal shooter, really good target. She's very accurate, shoots from long range. Generally then that means a high-scoring game, so we need to make sure we're scoring above 60.
Amber Griffin, NBN News.
Taking to Lake Cat-Eye Sporting Complex, the Foster-Tuncurry Hawks getting off to an early lead in the Senior Women's League tag, entering half-time with a 4-0 advantage.
This side's a very different side to what was had, so we have a lot of new people playing with each other, but yeah, it's been good so far.
The Sharks confident they could make a comeback.
Just trying to make sure that, some of the things we're starting to do at training is translating, so I just got to make our tags, heaps of communication, and hopefully the rest will come.
So it's a very close affair. Obviously both teams are very even. Yeah, so final score, who knows, it's anybody's guess.
They put in a solid defensive effort in the second half, but ultimately the Sharks couldn't swim up to the try line. Flying high, the final buzzer going off very much in the Hawks' favour, the match remaining on 4-0.
Their standard of play is improving every year, so it's good to see.
The Senior Men's Rugby League will play their first games of this season next week. Marina Trajkovic, NBN News.
Kick-off at Casuarina in the Far North Coast Rugby Union season launch. Ballina setting the tone early to claim the opening points on the scoreboard. Teammate Anthony Lalia quickly following suit to slice through the defence. Sitting 10-0 in the Seagulls' favour, the fast feet of Amori Ruralavu to plant one between the posts had Ballina supporters roaring. Just shy of 20 points under their wing, it was now Casuarina's turn, Webb Lillis bursting onto the scene to find clear ground down the far right. With just 30 seconds left on the clock for the first half, the home side made it 2 in this dash to the posts. The scoreboard separated 17 points to 12 at the break, Ballina wasting no time to find another on the right. Harrison Bungate digging deep for the goals to add another 5. Forging ahead at a confident 27 points to 12, the visitors' dominance continued with this sequence from Patoriso Vota to slip through the cracks. Casuarina Beach then nabbing what would be their final try for the game with a gutsy lunge to the try line. But this catch from Ballina's Ruben Soric proved the final nail in the coffin to close the game for the Seagulls 39 points to 19. Alexandra Rees, NBN News. Head-to-head at Red Devil Park for the Northern Rivers Rugby League season opener.
We're underway for season 25 here in the RRL.
Byron Bay halfback Jesse Soric set the tone early in a gutsy effort to secure the opening points.
Here's Jesse Soric, gets over for first points.
But Evans head Torben Milton was quick to respond with this dive to the try line down the far left.
And they have gone over for points.
Tied at 4 apiece, Aidan Kennedy went to work to find another for the Bombers. The fast legs of teammate Keaton Hartley slipped through the cracks.
And it's Keaton Hartley that rejoices here for the MZ Bombers.
Split 16-4 at the break, Aidan Kennedy returned for a second act to plant one between the posts.
42nd try of the afternoon.
Forging ahead at a confident 22 points to 4 for the Bombers, second rower Jacob Koenig made some much-needed moves for the home side.
And here it comes out for Byron Bay. Is this what they needed?
But Jordan Sly kept up the momentum for the visitors, not letting letting them have it all their own way. A determined Toby Marks claimed what would be the last for Byron outside the post.
Toby Marks gets over the line as he got it down.
The Bombers continued their dominance with this unstoppable play by Keaton Hartley down the far left.
Putting the cherry on top, and that is the 30 for the Evans Head Bombers.
To rule this game theirs, 32 points to 14. Alexandra Rees, NBN News.
Rugby League.